You know what that's from? The Yankees. Okay. Stand by, please. The music will continue. I'm looking for my little hello. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Find a seat. Get comfortable. How is everyone this evening? Hope everybody is as best as you can be. I have a message. My message is to people, anyone, any individual. I'm waiting for some people to come on. I will resume, I will engage in my dialogue. Meantime, they don't allow you to play music like you're pausing, like as if you were hosting a radio show. I'll make my own. Music is very soothing. This is the coolest little xylophone. I found this at the Goodwill. Hold on 1 second. The band is going to take a smoke break. We'll be right back. Okay, the talent is back. The band has resumed. We're back on. Okay. For every person, any individual, I'm going to write this and I'm going to post it on my website. Any individual who has received any type of temporary assistance, or even if you had longer state aid because unemployment, injury, etc., whatever, and you did not report any additional income, and then you were then apprehended for committing fraud, I am going to gather every single person in New York State who has been convicted of fraud by having social services and then having an income and not reporting it. Because what is going on in New York State, what has gone on since what I'm aware of, think of the timeline. 1988, about 1988, that I knew of what people were in opposition of what had started going on in the Orthodox community in Rockland County. Okay? Anyone who knows the history, they know that people, there were meetings going on. There were meetings going on. So, because a certain group is allowed to collect benefits, have additional income, and then they are not ever subjected to any kind of fraud unless it becomes millions and they cross the wrong toes for the people who oversee the budget. So every person who is convicted of fraud, they all need to be, whatever time that they spent incarcerated, you need to pay them for illegal incarceration because of the BS that goes on here. It happens here in New York State. It happens in other states because of religious stuff. And take a note, everyone. The people who are getting away with it, it comes down to the good old R word. It comes down to your race. Yep. Unreal. Do you think people are actually going to just like idly sit by and say, okay, well, certain groups get a pass, and then you want to convict people? You want to convict a single mother or a single father or someone who's struggling because they had an extra income of whatever, and then you're going to put them in you're going to put them away? You're gonna incarcerate these people, give them a felony conviction. They're already at a disadvantage because they're already at a poverty level and they're working a minimum BS type of job, So, yeah, in New York State, get ready, because you need to have lawsuits coming up the wazoo for the injustice you have caused to people and you give a pass to others. It is so, oh boy. Yeah, this started. I was just watching a documentary, and I'm saying this was going on. This was going on. So some lady, um she was in controversy at the board meetings, and they show other community residents down in Rockland. Is it Rockland? I believe, yeah, it's Rockland. Anyway, where the entire Orthodox community has taken over. All right. And then you want to convict people because they didn't report $5,000 or they had whatever. Are you out of your mind? You people have been, honestly, you people have been please step away from the CRACK pipe. Step away from it. There's that's gone on. Then there's when I was a civilian with the police department, all the black and brown men that you brought down to central booking that had no warrants. But white guys got desk appearance tickets. Yeah, there's so much crap and stuff that has gone on in our government while dozing for dollar politicians sit there, collect their pensions, have their health insurance, and then they get a chauffeur to drive them around. There's that. Or the fact that you have in city agencies, you have NYPD staying on the job for 35, 40 years when after, like forget it. And then civilians, we were getting like, bi-weekly, we'd have like a $12 raise. Oh, wow. So that's $24 per month, 24 times 12. Right. And then they had uniforms. They had cops doing the civilians' work. They had cops doing civilians' work. Yeah. All of the crap that has gone on here in New York City, New York State, yeah, it's all going to be on my it's going to all be on my website. Hello. You don't like it, pal? Leave. Gasper. Goodbye, Gasper. Gasper, the not friendly ghost. Yeah, people, just be careful out there. We are now living in a time that is so volatile, and it's because of a lot of factors. I'm not going to say everything is on the onus of Mr. President Trump, but Mr. President Trump, basically has been the Petro. You have been the Petro. Yep. You're the Petro, and all your little your people that listen to you, they have been, they've been the accelerant. You're the Petro, they're the accelerant. Yeah, everyone just be careful, stay safe, And for all of you people that support migrants being kidnapped and disappeared, keep your narrow-minded selves, whether you are white or black or Asian, keep your narrow-minded self out of any kind of ethnic place where you feel that, you can be served by these people and they can cook for you, but you don't want them in your country. I would send that to everybody, like every restaurant. Questionnaire. Do you support Trump or do you support humanity? T for Trump, no entry. Very simple, very simple, very, very simple. Because now our tourism is dead, that people are not coming, it's already been decreased massively. No one is going to enter into the United States unless they have to, and they're probably going to have to request diplomatic clearance from their country, so that when they exit stage left, they can enter stage right. Are you kidding me? Yeah, and how upset I feel and how I feel and how I'm speaking upon it, I am not unique in this sentiment. Yep. Anyway, everybody, I always got a lot to say. I'll be back, and always do the right thing like you're being watched. Because, well, you are. All right. Later.